Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here. This is New Age episode 7, now hosted on my local machine. I'm having a few minor issues with the latest update of the pack, so Main Freak graciously allowed me to grab a copy of the world. The only downside is that there's a setting in... sorry, just checking out what's going on around here. There's an Enderman over there. We're now in winter, so days are very, very short. There's an Enderman right behind me too. So it's almost 7 in the morning, and it's still pitch black. There's a creeper over there. I don't want stuff to blow up. I don't know if mob griefing's on or not. Sorry. Harvest Festival, there's a setting that allows the crops to not die if they're in the... if it's the wrong season for them to be planted. Only does that on multiplayer servers. On single player games, they will die. The months are also a lot shorter on a single player game. So you can see the 8 at the top corner. Months will last, I think it's about 30 odd days. Whereas on a server it's about 365. So you can see, you know, it's almost 8 AM. As the clock in the top corner, and the moon is only just going down and the sun is only just coming up, so these mobs will go away in a second. So I'm at the point where there is no real crops that work in winter, apart from these hardy turnip seeds, which seem to be mainly like a tutorial type seed. So that being the case, you can't really grow much at this time of year. I'm going to go and have a chat to the store owner and our friendly builder and see what we should work towards, because one, I'd like that Enderman to go away. I have no armor, not prepared for that. And yeah, we need to I'm probably going to have to go and find a whole bunch more wood and coins. I mean, I've only got 2,800. I can't make any money from selling crops because there's no crops in winter. I'm getting probably 1 coin each time I take those logs and that sort of stuff, throw it in there. I don't know everything that you can sell. It would be interesting to find out whether we can sell vanilla crops, but I don't know whether they grow. So we've got a carrot. I'm not sure whether I can grow the carrot. See, you can't plant a normal carrot. You can't plant normal seeds. It's not possible. You can only do the Harvest Festival seeds. I got rid of the blocks that the worms were on because it was confusing, myself. It was confusing me of what I had and hadn't watered for the Harvest Festival crops. I don't think it makes any difference to the Harvest Festival crop. It seems like regardless of whether you've got that water source from the worm, it doesn't seem to make any difference. So what I was thinking is I might put this one here. Probably should have done that. And I'm just going to grow like the regular stuff over here. I'm pretty sure this stuff still grows. Pineapples and onions, just so I've got some food. Let's just do some lettuce. Yeah, just so I've got food to eat. I can't sell it, and yeah, I'm really not sure what. See, that's already growing. The worms do a good job, but for these Harvest Festival stuff, not usable. So let's go and pick up the stick. I'm going to sell it. Yoink! So it's gone. So in the morning I'll get a coin for it. I think I gave her flowers and she basically told me that she doesn't have any seeds to help me out with. So I might just have a chat with her. No, I don't want to give you my pick. Where are you? How you doing? Have you seen Jim? Isn't he just? I have no idea what you're talking about. Who is Jim? So you don't work on Saturdays. Typically it's Saturday. What about you? Saturday? Yeah, you guys work on a Saturday. So this is the main house. Who are you? Oh, it's Jenny. So Jenny's the owner. This store's the best in town. Well, I'm sorry, this is the only store in town. It looks like we can buy a few bits and pieces, some bread, chocolate, rice balls, salt, cooking oil, and flour. Not stuff that I want to buy at the moment. I believe there's another character up here. I have something in my... well... apparently I look beautiful today. Well, thanks. Here, have a flower. No, don't want flour? Have flour. There we go. Anyway. I think there's one more guy down in the basement. How you doing, buddy? Apparently it's most wonderful to see me again. Alright, so I guess I gotta sleep. And you probably see I've got the smeltery now. I actually I did put this in here in creative mode, mainly because of the resets. And as I've said before, I did get to this level. I had built all this stuff, and then we had the reset. So just to stay, so you guys don't have to watch me do something again. Yeah, that's been done in between. And the reason I did that is because I want to try and get slightly better tools than what I've got. I'd like to get a better pick. Because as much as... he's all grown. You grown? Let's have a look. Are you fully grown? Yep, it gives me seeds, so if I punch it, I'll get the actual food. Nice. Yeah, so... oh yeah, and on single player the pair saw mod is enabled. On the server it wasn't. It was a ticking issue. I do have I've got a hoe in here. I was when your crops die, you can't break them. I think you need a sickle to break them, and I was working towards getting a sickle, and then realised that while I was in creative mode, I may as well just break them. Let's see. What do we get? An onion. Anyway, so I've got some iron that I went down a mine, and I've got a mine shaft here, just the standard 2x2. I found the mother load of stuff at the bottom of the shaft there, but I literally have no tools that can mine most of it up. I tried making a copper pick, which did nothing for me. I've broken my stone shovel. So I guess I'd like to... I don't know if I've got any clay. I'd like to make a cast. No, so I'm going to go find some clay. And as you can see, it's 4 in the afternoon and it's night time already. So I'm going to get some clay and I'm going to make the sharpening kits, I think they are. Is that what they're called? Stencil table, sharpening kit. Do I have one? No, I don't. So I'd like a sharpening kit. So I believe the way these work is pretty much allow you to apply traits without changing the material that you you have as your base material. But perhaps I'll just make an actual iron pick head. So I'll make a stone one and then I'll pour it out with some clay and make an iron pick head. I've got 8 ingots worth in here, so I'll go find some clay, which probably going to head over towards that river over there. You might be able to see on the map at the top, or even this. I don't know if there'll be any in that little puddle there, but I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, I went over to the creek over there and got some clay and fought a few bad guys along the way and managed to get a couple of levels on my sword here, and it's got frost and poison now, which helps me a little. It's only a stone sword, and I guess I can't really upgrade it or repair it anyhow, but I'm struggling a little with this whole winter thing. So we got some clay there. Let's pour it over this. and get a tool. Does it? Yep, there we go. Let's get an iron pickaxe head. Just keeping an eye out for mobs. And we'll use the thing up. Then I want to do this sharpening kit just to see how it works. I'm going to make an iron one. This log's back. Sheesh. Go away. Okay, so we got that. Let's make it out of iron. I just want to see what it says in the table inside. Made. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we got this sharpening kit. And this here is a player sensitive pressure plate from Neotech. It's just 2 copper ingots. Fairly inexpensive. I had some copper that I'd found in a chest, so I made that so I don't have to worry about opening the door all the time. Alright, so we've got our stone pickaxe here. If I put this here, will it do anything? No, do I just... Oh, combine with a flint. So I would need flint. I have some gravel. Don't know, can I make flint? Yes. Okay. Flint, iron sharpening kit, and this. Okay, so it puts it up to diamond level, mining speed of 4, 3.9, 128 durability. But I think you would find that it's still mining level iron. It's hard to see all this. I think it's still repaired using stone. Whereas if I take these out and I put this in, I get double the durability, diamond slightly faster, higher attack damage, still got 3 modifiers, gives us a magnetic trait. We lose the cheapskate one. So yeah, I might just go to this anyway. We can use the sharpening kit on something else for all that matters. You could probably use it on the axe to give it diamond level. Doesn't change anything else, just gives it the ability to... Yeah, so that's not worth doing. What about this? So yeah, it's a good idea. I don't see any benefits to doing it to anything other than a pick, but just as a test, I guess, is why I was doing that. I'm out of room again. I want to take all these seeds outside, actually. Let's put all these outside. That can go in there, and that, and that. Not sure how many of these seeds I can actually use. Clear some space up. Alright, so I've got an iron pick now. Let's go and see what it is that I need to do to get the next building. Alright, so an animal ranch is 6,000 gold. A poultry farm is 4,000 gold. And 100 wood. No stone though, so that's alright. So if we start working towards the 4,000 gold, which is going to take me a while, it's going to take me some crops, I think. I'm going to need to get into the next season, so I mean I could sleep through 20 odd days and see what happens, but I might do a bit of a look up on the mods website and see what you can and can't sell, and I'll come back, I'll pick up 100 wood too while I'm at it. I want to get this poultry farm built, that way we can have chickens. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, well I found I found the Discord for the mod, and someone had put a link into an Imgur picture with the prices of everything on it, but it seems that pretty much everything in that list is only from the mod, so you can't sell stuff from anything else. which I understand completely. Downside of that is that a lot of this stuff I'm picking up at the moment is useless. But I'm really at that point where winter, I can't do anything. All I can do is harvest these things, which give me 1 gold each. I can't sell wood or anything. If I had crops left over from summer, I might have been able to create something with it. But I'm going to call the goddess again. See if she's got any more info. No, you have nothing. No, all you can do is... Yes, I need something. Tell me what to do. Okay, so yep, you don't help me. And all I need to do is somehow get the 4,000 gold. I can't sell anything to do it. So what I do want to do actually is get another sickle. So apparently you just give her shears. Did you take it? And I didn't get anything. Thanks. Oh well. Oop, those trees have grown. So I planted a few saplings so I could get some more trees, and I've killed a couple of mobs that had the glistening thing above their head, both of which are fairly useless. I can go in there for now. I know this is my blocks chest, but meh. Actually, they can go in there. I will collect up as much wood as I can. Put all the stuff that I can't use away. So what I might do, I wouldn't mind working towards some extra utilities bits and pieces to maximize my my ore and that sort of stuff, because I got this and it's doubling well. It works quite nicely, but I don't know, I'd like to get flight somehow, so I think I'd like to work towards extra utilities. Not sure if I can do it. What do I need? I'm gonna need this, I think. Actually, I can't even mine redstone yet, so that's not gonna happen. No. Alright, I'm going to go on a mining expedition, I think. Try and get some more stuff. And I guess I'm going to have to wait until spring. Awesome. So I guess back when it's spring. So we're back, and it's now spring, and I got the achievement of Merry Christmas on the 25th of winter, and I've got a Happy Birthday achievement, which means that I've been through an entire year in the Harvest Festival. But it's now spring, it's 6:26 in the morning, and it is bright and sunny, and there's a creeper out there with an ability. Come here, buddy. It's too foggy. Ooh, really foggy. Take that. Give me your ability, and I see you, buddy. I see you. As much as it's all foggy, I see you. I don't know if the YouTube audience sees you. Come and die. Wow. Thank goodness for maps and the ability to... Oh, sheesh. It's terrible. Going back in my house. Is it foggy in my house? Apparently it's foggy in my house. Come on, sun, burn the fog off. Actually, that cow out there has an ability as well. Ow. Sorry, cow. Want your abilities. What did we get? We got nothing. Fire resistance ability. And nothing else. Awesome. Goodness me. Come on. Burn off the fog. You know what? It's 8 in the morning. Maybe it's a graphical bug. Sleep again. See what happens. See if it gets rid of the bug. No, it's probably not a bug. It's probably meant to be foggy. We'll see if it does it again today. So it's now spring, which means we've got crops we can do for spring. Potato seeds. 5 lots of potato seeds, which is good. So I'm going to get them underway here. 1. Oops, that was a waste. That. 1 more, because I want some money. Show me the money. And then I'm going to get my watering can. Oh, I got a helmet. Go to town here on the crops. Excellent. So they should take a few days to grow, and I'll get another gold for selling this log. Really need some more food. Dump that in the junk chest. Let's see, I'm going to take these sticks. Can't cook them. What use do I have? Pets? Meat pie. Oh, I got to put them in a brick oven. So I need bricks and the metal rack. I think I found a metal rack when I was out and about. Yeah, I did. So let's grab 8 of these and throw them in there, and then we'll... Hello, Mr. Creeper. How you doing, pal? Mob griefing is off, by the way. No fog today, which is good. It might have just been a bug. So these guys will grow, and I guess I can now take flowers back to our friend and get some more seeds. What have you got? Let's take these flowers. What seeds can you give me so I can start really... What do we get? Turnips. They take 5 days. So we're going to make a ton of cash. Alright, we'll water them up. And obviously we've only got 30 days to get these crops in. So you want to get them as soon as you can. Need some food. Regular food. I don't think this gives me much in the way of hunger. So it's really something that I should be combining with another mod to get, or with its own mod I guess, to get better food. That's probably why we need to do this furnace. That and that gets us the brick oven. Brick oven we can put, you know, it can go there. Brick oven. Let's grab a little bit of coal. In you go. Steak. So I guess the brick oven takes over from some of the vanilla cooking. We've got a bunch of stuff that's changed vanilla Minecraft. So Harvest Festival does, and then we've got this Agricultural Revolution that does more changes. So I will need to get into that as well, because there's a good amount of stuff in that Agricultural Revolution. I don't know what this pottery guide is. What does that do? Nothing. Apparently it must have a use. Can make an unfired mug. Is that it? What can I do with an unfired mug? Make it a mug. Okay. There we go. So our steak is now cooked. Fairly inefficient. I think it took like 2 coal. What can I do with a mug? I can make some chamomile tea. So I guess that's a thing. I have a teapot. Need some tea leaves. Licorice or sage or rosemary or mint. I don't think I got any of them, but that's cool. I've got a teapot here, which I guess can be placed somewhere, and then you can put your mug in there and water and make tea. I don't believe I have any of the other things we need for it. Oh, a weed from Harvest Festival. Apparently you can sell them. Can I sell it? Yes, I can sell it. I don't know what it gives me. I have too many windows over the top of my my recording software now, so I can't see the page anymore. Let's see whether these guys can sell me something. Do you change your things that you sell? Well, yes, you do. So we can get some turnip, cucumber, grass, industrial hemp, potato, strawberry, wheat. Alright, so I am going to actually switch over my window here. Let's have a bit of a look. So turnips apparently are 60 gold, cucumber 60, grass doesn't seem to be on this list. Industrial hemp, potatoes are 80, strawberries are 30, and wheat is 100. Wheat grows like almost all year round, but I'll need a sickle. Well, I think I'll stay with what I've got at the moment, and I might let's see if I can sleep through. So I'll cut again once more. I'll get some wood, and I want to build this poultry farm before the end of this episode. So I'll be back in just a second. Actually, you know what? I've just looked at how much recording I've done, and we're pretty much at the wrapping up point. So I will grab the wood and I will grow these up in between episodes here. And hopefully next episode we will come back, and I'm thinking the poultry farm is probably going to be out this way. So I might level this area up a little bit, not too much. I'll put the farm out here because I want to put the two farms. And I believe going off the JEI page here for Harvest Festival, there are a few more buildings. So you can see here we've got Animal Ranch, Blacksmith, Cafe, Carpenter, Church, Clockmaker, Fishing Hole, Fishing Hut, General Store, Goddess Pond, Mining Hill, Mining Hut, Poultry Farm, and a Town Hall. So these are all the buildings here. These are for spawning them in, obviously. But I really want to start getting further in this. So I think we need the two farms. So the poultry farm and the other one, the animal ranch. So they're the two I'm going to aim towards. Hopefully with all these crops that I've got, we'll make a bit of a mozza. I'm going to get some more flowers each day and get more and more seeds off our friend over there. Once we hit summer, we can use the onions as well. But yeah, next episode, chicken farm, animal ranch. I reckon I need, what do I need? I need 10,000 gold. Yikes. And a bunch of wood. So I'm going to be doing some farming of wood and coins. So please join me for the next episode. Thank you all for watching this one. Leave those comments in the section below, and I hope you join us next time. See yous later.